This video is for Tom Lipton at OxTools. I guess he has a buddy that has a vise like this, and he's missing some pieces, and here it is. It's the exact same vise, and here's the pieces he's missing right here. These pieces here, and they are cast iron. That's what they look like. Here's the big ones. Here's the base. And I'm going to put it together in a minute here just to show you how it goes together. This vise I've had for about 30 years. A neighbor of mine gave it to me. He was a machinist, and he's long gone now, but he was a machinist, and he had all kinds of extra tools, and so anyway, he gave me this vise, and I'll start putting it together now. Let's see if I can get this set up right there. Okay, here's how it goes together. This is the base piece. And these, I think, are the pieces he's missing. They go in here like this. This goes in here like this. Oh, and the other thing, there are no markings on this vise at all. Nowhere. I've looked. There isn't even, I don't think there's even a number or anything on it. So anyway, there's the base. Goes in like that. And then these bolts, actually these bolts right here, go in here. And we've got to straighten this out. Okay, that goes like that. As far as I know, these are all the original bolts that were in here. These 4 9/16 bolts go here. Take a quick look and see if this is still in the view. Yep, looks good. Okay, these 4 bolts go in here holding the base in. Then here's the actual vise, and it has the same, everything is the same on it. You got these little cast iron pieces, and they go in here like that. One on the other side, and it goes down in here like this, if I can get it in here. Okay. See how those little pieces, there's my, see how they go in right there? slide right in real nice, and then these bolts, these cap heads, Allen heads, whatever you want to call them, they go in here, and they're the ones that keep the vise from moving around. Then I also have these little indicator pieces. One goes, these little pieces, one is here. I won't put those on, that's too much goofing around. One goes there. And then the other one goes to move the vise around. Oh. The other one goes over here. The only problem is I put it in backwards. The indication marks and the indicator, it should have been swiveled around that way, but either way it still works. So you got these little indicators. These are all still original, even the screws. And so you can make this vise, loosen these up a little bit. So it'll go like this. It'll go in just about any direction you want it to, and I won't bother taking these bolts out because the only thing they do, there's 4 of them. There's only one that looks like it's not original, is that bolt right there. The rest of them are cap heads, and that's the only one that wasn't. But all they do is they just let the base swivel. I don't have them very loose, but you can see these 4 bolts right here, all they do is they let the base swivel, and I don't know if you need to see the bottom of it, but the swivels have these cast iron, maybe I need to go closer, there's big cast iron nut type things that work with the swivel right here, and they slide on a ring on the bottom. So anyway, that's that, and now I got to reset the camera right there. But that's what the bottom looks like, and as far as I can tell, there's no markings of any kind anywhere on this thing on the bottom or anywhere. Nothing telling what make it is, model, nothing. See if I'm in there. Right about there. So anyway, you can see that's pretty nice the way that goes straight up like that. And then you can move it around like this. And the only thing I noticed about the base here is it looks to me like the only reason for these bolts right here that I can see is to level the top of the vise. Because if you tighten these, one or the other, you can cause the top of the vise to move like this, and I really don't see any other. I suppose you could tilt the vise that way, but you'd have to take these bolts out, and then I don't know how you would stabilize it. The only good I've found for them is to tighten and loosen and get the top edge of the vise level. And you can do that by tightening and loosening these 4 bolts, and it'll cause it to go whichever way you tighten or loosen. So there's a close-up, and those pieces are right down in there. They're like moon-shaped, and they are cast iron, so I don't know where you'd ever find something like that if you're missing them. And this thing works really nice. I use it on my mill. So I don't know what else to say about it. That's how it comes apart, and that's how it goes together, and that's all the bits and pieces, and I guess that's all there is to say about it.